Do you ever feel like something inside you is slipping away? Like the confidence, the drive, the raw edge that used to make you feel alive? It's slowly fading? What if I told you it's not one big mistake or failure killing it, but a bunch of small silent habits you barely notice every single day? Things so subtle that you don't even realize they're reshaping you. And before you know it, your energy, your presence, your masculinity, it's all drained. Listen, this isn't about toxic masculinity. It's not about pretending to be someone you're not. It's about the real, practical habits that chip away at your strength, your confidence, and your ability to stand tall in the world. And the scary part? Most men are doing them without even knowing. In today's video, we're going to break down the silent habits that slowly kill your masculinity. And I promise, by the end, you'll see yourself in some of these, and you'll know exactly what to change to get your power back. Let's start with the first silent habit. 1. Avoiding responsibility. Do you shy away from responsibility? Maybe it's at work, maybe it's in your relationships, or even with yourself. Real strength isn't about being perfect. It's about stepping up when things get hard. Every time you avoid a tough conversation, postpone a difficult decision, or blame someone else, you're weakening your presence. Imagine a man at work who never volunteers for challenging projects because he's afraid of failure. Every time he says not my problem, he's shrinking, not growing. Not growing. Masculinity grows in the soil of responsibility. Avoid it, and it withers. 2. Overindulging in comfort. Comfort is subtle. It feels good, so why would it hurt you? But think about it. How many men scroll on their phones late at night, binge watch shows for hours, or stay in jobs they hate just because it's easy? Comfort doesn't challenge you. It doesn't push you. It doesn't push you. Every time you choose ease over growth, you lose a little bit of your edge. Masculinity thrives in the tension between ease and effort. If your life is all comfort, you're slowly dulling yourself. 3. Seeking constant approval. Do you always need people to like you? You start shaping your actions around others' expectations instead of your own principles. Think about a man who agrees with everything just to fit in. Over time, he loses his voice, his stand, his authority. Confidence dies the moment you stop trusting yourself and start trusting everyone else. 4. Ignoring physical health. This is more than just looking good. Your body is your foundation. Skip workouts, eat poorly, ignore sleep. Your energy tanks. Your posture slouches. You feel weak, sluggish, disconnected. And here's the truth. People notice that energy before they notice anything else. A man who doesn't care for his body slowly loses presence, charisma, and that spark of masculinity that comes from feeling strong in your own skin. 5. Overreacting to criticism. Criticism can sting, but it's also fuel if you handle it right. Men who take every comment personally, get defensive, or lash out are giving away their emotional control. Emotional control is a core pillar of masculinity. Every small overreaction chips away at it. Think about it. When someone insults you and you immediately snap, what are you showing the world? Weakness. But when you pause, reflect, and respond calmly, you strengthen yourself quietly, invisibly. 6. Neglecting your goals. Do you have goals or just wishful thinking? Men who drift through life without purpose, without clear direction, slowly shrink. Goals are the compass of masculinity. Every day you ignore them, you hand over your energy to distractions, social media, TV, endless scrolling. Imagine a man who says, I'll start tomorrow for months or years. That delay, that hesitation erodes the confidence, the focus, and the drive that makes a man feel alive. 7. Allowing negative influences. Who are you around? People shape you more than you realize. Negative friends, toxic relationships, constant complaining, these are silent killers. Every unproductive conversation, every excuse-filled debate, every exposure to envy or laziness slowly infects your mindset. Masculinity isn't just a trait, it's an energy, and negative influences drain that energy silently. If you're serious about reclaiming your power, you have to choose your environment carefully. 8. Suppressing emotion instead of managing it. Here's the tricky part. Masculinity isn't about bottling everything up. It's about managing your emotions, not being ruled by them. Men who ignore fear, sadness, or frustration often act impulsively or become numb. That numbness disconnects them from themselves and from others. True strength comes when you feel, process, and act with control. Suppression might feel tough, but it slowly eats away at presence, charisma, and authenticity. Now that you can see these silent habits in action, it's time to understand how they add up. One small habit might seem harmless. One skipped workout, one delayed goal, one defensive reaction. But compounded over months and years, these habits quietly erode your strength, your confidence, and your presence. 9. Living without discipline. Discipline is the invisible backbone of masculinity. It's what separates men who lead their lives from men who drift. Skipping workouts, procrastinating, ignoring your finances, letting impulses rule. You think small things don't matter. They do. Discipline isn't about punishment. It's about structure, consistency, and self-respect. Every time you skip a routine, miss a commitment, or cave to instant gratification, you chip away at your authority over yourself. 10. Over-reliance on technology. Phones, social media, endless notifications. These are subtle thieves of masculinity. Every time you check your phone instead of facing your life, you weaken presence, patience, and focus. Conversations become shallow. Confidence shrinks because you're not engaging with the real world, you're hiding behind screens. Real power comes from direct action, from presence, from being fully engaged in life. Let technology serve you, not control you. 11. Avoiding challenges. Life doesn't build character in comfort zones. Men grow when they face uncertainty, risk, and difficulty. Every time you take the easy path, avoid confrontation, or stay safe, you shrink just a little. Think about a man who avoids public speaking, avoids learning new skills, avoids pushing himself physically or mentally. Over time, he becomes passive, reactive, and unseen. Masculinity thrives in challenge. It dies in avoidance. 12. Letting fear decide. Fear is natural, but letting it dictate your choices is lethal for masculinity. Fear of failure, rejection, or judgment keeps men small. Every no you don't face, every risk you dodge chips away at courage. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's action despite fear. Fear. Every small act of bravery strengthens you. Every act of avoidance shrinks you. Ask yourself, what fear am I feeding today? 13. Neglecting personal growth. Books unread, skills unlearned, ideas unexplored. Growth is the oxygen of masculinity. Men who stop learning, stop questioning, stop improving, slowly turn inward and shrink. They become predictable, complacent, and invisible. A man who invests in himself becomes magnetic, not because of looks or money, but because of the energy he carries. Every small habit of growth compounds. Every neglect compounds too. 14. Failing to stand alone. Finally, true masculinity requires standing alone when necessary, not following the crowd blindly, not bending to peer pressure, not compromising core values for temporary comfort. Men who cannot stand alone slowly lose their backbone, their voice, their influence. Share influence. It's uncomfortable, yes, but comfort is the killer we talked about earlier. Standing firm is the antidote. So what's the lesson here? It's simple. Masculinity isn't about grand gestures or constant heroics. It's about the little daily habits that either build you up or tear you down. The habits you ignore today are the ones that quietly steal your energy, presence, and confidence tomorrow. Now here's the powerful takeaway. You are not doomed. None of this is irreversible. Awareness is the first step. Recognition is the second. And action, the consistent, deliberate action, is the final step. Pick one habit from today's list. Just one, fix it, then another. Slowly, steadily, you reclaim the edge, the power, and the confidence that's always been yours. Ask yourself, which small habit is stealing my masculinity right now? Is it comfort, avoidance, approval seeking, or something else? Recognize it, confront it, and watch yourself transform. If this video made you think, really think about yourself, don't keep it to yourself. Comment below, share the habit you're going to tackle first. Let's hold each other accountable. If you want more truth, more insight, and more motivation to push past every silent habit holding you back, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Every week, we dive into raw, real, and practical ways to reclaim your power. Remember, masculinity isn't given, it's earned, moment by moment, choice by choice. The silent habits are always there, trying to steal it. But you can fight back, you can rise above, you can stand taller, act stronger, and feel alive in a world that constantly wants to dull you. Start today, not tomorrow. One habit at a time, one action at a time. Because that's how a man becomes unshakable. Optional reinforcement for action discipline emphasis. Reflect on your habits, choose growth over comfort, and face your true self daily. Visualize the man you want to be, strong, present, confident. That's your goal. That's your masculinity reclaimed.